Hey everyone, get ready because today we're diving into the world of Saudi Arabia. And we're not talking about oil or business deals, we're going behind the scenes into the House of Saud, the royal family. Their story is full of drama, just like a TV show, but with a lot more money and fancier clothes. We'll uncover power struggles, important marriages, and meet Queen F, the woman at the heart of it all. You might be thinking, Saudi Arabia? Women in power? It's true, they haven't been known for treating women equally. But that's what makes this story so interesting. Queen F isn't just a royal wife. She's powerful, influential, and some even say she's the reason for many changes happening in Saudi Arabia. So, if you're ready for a story full of power, secrets, and surprising facts about Saudi Arabia, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell because you won't want to miss this. Let's go! Let's turn back time to a land where the sands of the desert hold stories of power, tradition, and transformation. Imagine Saudi Arabia, a country with deep-rooted traditions, ruled by the House of Saud, a family so vast it could fill a stadium and still have room to spare. At the helm of this powerful family is King Salman, and standing resolutely beside him is Queen F, a figure of grace and strength. Now, Queen F's story isn't your typical love story. It's a tale of strategic alliances and calculated moves. This wasn't a romantic movie. It was a strategic decision, a joining of two powerful families, each bringing their own strengths to the table. You see, Queen F hails from the Al Hithlain tribe, a group with significant influence and a storied history in Saudi Arabia. Her marriage to King Salman wasn't just about love. It was about bridging the gap between the ruling elite and the traditional tribal communities. It was about consolidating power and ensuring stability within the royal family and the nation. But don't think Queen F is just a pawn in their game. She is a force to be reckoned with in her own right. She quickly gained respect and became a close advisor to the king, her wisdom and insight proving invaluable. Some even say she's the true power behind the throne, the one who pulls the strings and makes the crucial decisions. We're talking about a woman who navigates the intricate world of Saudi politics with grace, intelligence, and a keen understanding of power dynamics. She knows the rules of the game and plays it well, always staying one step ahead of her adversaries. Queen F believes knowledge is power. She's an avid reader, constantly seeking to expand her understanding of the world. She's known for being smart, well-read, and deeply involved in important government matters, always striving to make informed decisions. This isn't a queen who just sits around. She understands how power works and isn't afraid to use it. Her ascent to power is a testament to her resilience, intelligence, and unwavering determination. Now let's talk about MBS, the man who has been making headlines around the world. No, not a fancy degree, but Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, the next in line for the throne. He is a figure who has captured global attention for his bold moves and ambitious plans. He's young, ambitious, and some people love him while others don't. His policies and actions have sparked both admiration and controversy. Some see him as a reformer, someone bringing Saudi Arabia into the modern world. His Vision 2030 plan aims to diversify the economy and reduce the kingdom's dependence on oil. Others see him as someone who wants all the power and silences anyone who disagrees. His crackdown on dissent has raised concerns about human rights and freedom of expression. But everyone agrees on one thing: Queen F has his attention. She is a significant influence in his life and his decisions. She's been his teacher and guide, giving him advice and influencing his decisions from the beginning. Her wisdom and experience have shaped his approach to leadership. Imagine her as the wise whisperer behind the ambitious prince. Her counsel is invaluable and her influence is undeniable. Remember those changes I mentioned? The ones that made news around the world? They are part of a broader strategy to transform Saudi Arabia. Queen F had a hand in those. Women can finally drive, a monumental change in a country where women's rights have been severely restricted. Cinemas are open after being closed for years, bringing entertainment and a new cultural experience to the people. And there's a push to make Saudi Arabia's economy about more than just oil. This economic diversification is crucial for the kingdom's future stability and growth. Some might say these changes are just for show, a way to please other countries while still holding on to power. Critics argue that the reforms are superficial and do not address deeper issues. And they might be right, but you can't deny that these changes are happening under MBS, with Queen F by his side. Her role in these transformations is significant. She's playing the long game, understanding that real change in a place like Saudi Arabia takes time, careful planning, and a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Her influence is a testament to the power of strategic thinking and patience in leadership. Let's be real. Saudi Arabia isn't perfect when it comes to treating women fairly. The country has a long history of gender inequality, and despite some progress, women still face significant challenges in their daily lives. Women still face many obstacles in their lives. From restrictions on their freedom of movement to limited career opportunities, the road to equality is fraught with hurdles. But even in this very conservative society, Queen F supports women's rights, even if she has to be careful about it. She understands the delicate balance required to push for change without causing backlash. Her strategy? Focus on areas where she can make a real difference, like education and helping women be financially independent. By targeting these key areas, she aims to create a ripple effect that will benefit future generations. She knows that by empowering women, you're not just helping individuals, you're making society stronger. When women are educated and financially independent, they can contribute more effectively to their communities and the economy. Because of her support, more women are going to universities, getting jobs, and even starting their own businesses. These achievements are not just personal victories, they are milestones for the entire nation. She's created scholarships, programs for women to learn from each other, and uses her position to challenge traditional ideas about what women can and can't do. These initiatives provide women with the tools they need to succeed and break free from societal constraints. But it's not just about money, it's about changing how people think. Queen F understands that true change comes from within, and she's working to shift societal attitudes towards women. Queen F knows that actions speak louder than words. Her public appearances are carefully crafted to send a message of empowerment and progress. When she appears in public, it's not just about fashion, it's about sending a message. Her presence is a statement of support for women's rights and a call for societal change. She meets with female business owners, visits companies run by women, and makes sure the cameras see it all. By highlighting these success stories, she aims to inspire other women to pursue their dreams. She's challenging the way things have always been done, carefully pushing boundaries without breaking the system. Her approach is both revolutionary and respectful of the cultural context. It's a balancing act, but she's handling it with the skill of a true diplomat. Queen F's efforts are a testament to her dedication and strategic thinking, proving that change is possible, even in the most challenging environments. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the golden camel in the palace. The House of Saud isn't just powerful, they're incredibly wealthy. We're talking about a family that makes even the richest people in the world look almost poor. Their wealth comes from oil. Saudi Arabia has the second largest oil reserves in the world, and the royal family controls it all. We're talking about billions, no, trillions of dollars. And what do you do with all that money? Well, you buy yourself a lifestyle most of us can only dream of. Enormous palaces, private jets, and a wardrobe full of the most expensive clothes. But it's not just about the bling. The House of Saud understands that oil won't last forever. That's why they're investing in everything from tech companies to real estate, trying to secure their wealth before the oil runs out. But here's the thing. This unimaginable wealth creates a stark contrast. While the royal family lives in luxury, millions of Saudis struggle to make ends meet. It's a tale of two countries. And it's a reminder that even in a place with so much wealth, not everything is as perfect as it seems. Look, we can't talk about Queen F's support for women's rights without acknowledging the bigger picture. Arab women, not just in Saudi Arabia but across the Middle East, face an uphill battle. We're talking about discrimination, limited opportunities, and a culture that often silences their voices. Despite the progress made, the reality is that many Arab women are still treated as less important than men. They're not represented enough in government, businesses, and almost every part of public life. We're talking about women who have to fight for the right to drive, to work, to travel, to even choose who they marry. These are basic human rights that are still denied to millions. And it's not just about laws. It's about deeply rooted cultural beliefs that are hard to change. We're talking about male-dominated attitudes, strict rules about honor, and a system that often prioritizes men's needs over women's rights. But even with these challenges, there's hope. Across the Arab world, women are rising up, demanding their rights, and challenging the way things are. They're organizing, protesting, and using their voices to create a more just and equal society. So there you have it. The House of Saud, a family rooted in tradition, trying to adapt to the modern world. And at the center of it all, Queen F, a woman trying to make her own way in a system designed for men. Is she a reformer or a product of the system? A champion for women or someone who quietly supports a flawed system? Honestly, it's probably a bit of both. The truth is, power is complicated, especially in a place like Saudi Arabia. But one thing's for sure, Queen F's story isn't over yet. She's a powerful figure, and her influence on Saudi Arabia's future is undeniable. As MBS gains more power and the kingdom tries to find its place in the 21st century, Queen F will be there, whispering advice, influencing decisions, and maybe, just maybe, changing the game. That's it from me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating stories. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay aware. Peace.